controversy, claiming that the ex-Chief Justice's comments aimed at dividing the country. So questions continue to come in on the judiciary. In the latest, Mehbooba Mufti now blaming the former Chief Justice of India, claiming his comments divided the country. Listen in.
एक्स चीफ जस्टिस साहब ने ऐसा एक जजमेंट दे दिया कि अब अभी तो पहले मस्जिदों में शिवलिंग ढूंढे जाते थे, अब तो ये हमारे जो जियारतें हैं, हमारे जो श्राइन्स हैं, और वो भी अजमेर शरीफ जैसी श्राइन जहां मुसलमानों से ज्यादा हिंदू श्रद्धा रखते हैं, हिंदू लोग ज्यादा जाते हैं, मन्नत मांगते हैं, और 800 साल पुरानी ये जियारत है। तो मुझे लगता है कि इसके बाद मुसलमानों के घरों में ढूंढना शुरू कर देंगे, तो ये तो मुल्क को बंटवारे की तरफ लेके जा रहा है।
So, Pradeep, on one hand, you have several political leaders who have been saying that they respect the constitution and have been raising several questions on the political class. But now it has also descended to raising questions on the courts, on the judiciary as well. Yesterday, we also heard Ram Gopal Yadav. He made a comment today, Mehbooba Mufti, blaming the ex-Chief Justice for dividing the country.
This has become a standard operation procedure for the opposition political parties because they are very selective in their statements and comments. Whenever things are in their favor, they always try to appreciate judiciary and Indian constitution. And whenever the things go the other way around, they always try to put blame on Indian judiciary and they say that no more the democracy exists here. And see, the court always works on the basis of the evidence. Today also we have seen when the Masjid committee, they approached the Supreme Court, they knocked the doors of the Supreme Court. Supreme Court was immediately giving them relief. They said that let the matter be decided by the High Court. The lower court will not be deciding in this regard. Only that the sealed document will be submitted. In the same way, when the Ram Mandir judgment was given, it was based on the evidence because this case had been going on for years together, for centuries together. People had been fighting for that cause. And finally, for the last several decades, we have seen that how after one evidence after another evidence, it has been going on in court for so many years. That was one of the reasons that finally the judgment came in favor of Ram Lalla and finally the Pran Pratishthan could take place in that region. It is not that someone has passed a judgment in particular case and the similar kind of a rule will be applicable to other also, because court will be looking at the evidence, they will be listening to all the sides. At the end of the day, if we talk about the Muslims, they are also part of India, and because when we talk about India, India is all about coexistence of different place where coexistence, where Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs and Christians, everybody live peacefully. But who is playing a divisive role? These politicians like Mehbooba Mufti, who sow the seeds of discontent and see a kind of a statement at a time when already the things are not that good in some parts of the country. They are further trying to vitiate atmosphere by giving a statement where they are trying to put question mark over judiciary. Somebody should ask them, if you don't have a faith in the judiciary, then why you applied, filed a petition regarding the Article 370 abrogation? Because when it comes to you, everything is fine. It is the same thing like EVM ka bahana. If you win election, you will say the EVMs are fine. If you don't win election, you say the EVMs are being compromised. And the same thing is happening in this particular case. If the court gives the decision in your favor, you have no problem with the court. You believe in Indian constitution. But when the court decision comes in favor of the opponents, that time you have all problem with the judiciary, and then you start raising questions over the judiciary.
Raising questions on the judiciary based on convenience. That seems to be the politics that's playing out. Very unfortunate. Pradeep, we'll have to leave it at that. Thank you for joining us with those details. On that note, we're slipping into a short break here. We'll be right back to stay with us.